Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my
tries a shot!
Oh, it's die-hard defence, and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Valverde.
Alexander-Arnold.
Valverde
Lobs it in gently.
has a pop!
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. He's through the middle. Now a chance to break. He's left his man. Going for goal! Hoists it forward. Forward it goes. Vinicius Junior.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
And now they can launch a counter.
Valverde.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Defenders on the back foot. Gets the better of his man. He's in, surely.
Goes for goal!
And it's played forward. Rodri. Tries to get it forward quickly. Vinicius Junior. Over to the left. And the counter is on. Minutes till half-time.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
He's got options out wide. It's out of play for a goal kick. Rodri. Now, can he capitalise?
Shot at goal!
It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Vinicius Junior. So who can spark this game into life? He's in! Mbappe! Hoists it forward, dashing forward at pace. Foden. Manchester disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. He's through. Vinicius Junior.
And the shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Vinicius Junior showed real composure then. I mean, how often do you see a player do everything right until he gets...
And that'll be the last act of the first half. And here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Madrid clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Madrid happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. Madrid carrying a one-goal lead. Well read, he sorted that out. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Plays it out to the wing. Vinicius Junior. And now the breakaway. Mbappe spreads it towards the left. Tries to get it forward quickly. Marsh. Just brushed off the ball there. Valverde. Manchester are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Forward it goes. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Valverde. Rodri. And it's played forward. Valverde. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
And there's a long ball.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
Throw it. Tries to get it forward quickly. Mbappe, he's through now, hits one! It's there! And this is getting better and better. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
Madrid take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Mbappe. Well, they can break here. He's got through. Has a hit!
Madrid really are almost trying to pass the ball through a brick wall at the moment. You can see the sense of anxiety has now shifted to the stands.
Deflected behind for a corner kick. Manchester with another chance from a corner. And they have themselves another corner. And it's been taken short. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
And they win it back again. Vinicius Junior, already of course on the score sheet. Five minutes left on the clock. Mateus. Chance to shoot. Surely a shot. Crunching tackle. Oh, great ball. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Mbappe. It's found its way to him. Room for a shot. And that's that. So they bask in their win. A genuinely professional performance and the result which is well deserved. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station And we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Conte. Mbappe gets it back. Valverde attempts a clearance. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Mbappe. It's a brilliant interception. Conte. France are working the ball as only they can.
Yeah, Peter, and it's a style that requires players of high-caliber technique to move the ball about quickly in tight areas.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's got away. Cut out in the nick of time. It's come loose. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Hits one!
Oh, I like the little feint he came up with to produce the effort. Very, very tidy.
That's the through ball. Looking for a corner. France will try it again now. Valverde tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Mbappe! Oh, and the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class range.
Valverde. Conte. Madrid yet to have a shot on target. "30 minutes gone. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Vinicius Junior. Conte. A goal now would certainly liven things up. Gets on the end of it. Mbappe. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Steered forward, now a chance to break. Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. And the shot!
Vinicius Junior certainly knows how to use the shimmy to very good effect.
Hernandez. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Gorgeous control there. Chance! Great effort, but no way through. And the first 45 minutes are up. So another team has broken through, but certainly not going to want to try. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. So we reach the halfway point.
Madrid really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. The action has already resumed here. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Forward it goes. And the ball is out of play. Conte. Mbappe. Nicely measured pass. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, taken with style. The second half off to a spectacular start. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Hefty! He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Courtois will have to save it here, or calm as you like, and they're running away with it. He was just never going to miss.
You could feel the tension as he stepped up to take that, but it didn't bother him, and he tucked it away perfectly.
France can make their change now with a break in play. France got themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to...
He's gone for it! Another save.
Yeah, well, he won't be happy with some of the defending in front of him. He can hold his head high. That was a fantastic stop.
Up to meet it! In it goes! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now. Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
No, that's not the ball he wanted. And it's played forward. Thuram Ulien.
France have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
It's a loose ball.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Goes for goal! And the lead stays intact, just.
Mbappe clearly cannot yet fathom how he hasn't levelled it. A stunning, stunning save.
So will they make it count again? Kante gets it away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Mbappe considers his options.
Well, these are the sort of opportunities, Peter, that really need to be taken when...
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Thuram Ulien. Digne. Madrid are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
There's no flag. Tries a shot! And in it goes! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
France take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win. He's in! He's had a go! A great save, real class.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Surely. Thauvin. Oh, he's in! Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Gets the better of his man. Mbappe. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Thuram Ulien. And that's it. Well, it's ended in defeat and frustration. They just didn't get the breaks. No reward for a very genuine effort. It is a hard one to take, this. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
So, just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening. And that gets things running. Right through the middle. He's got away. Can he get the shot away? Courtois, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Mbappe. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Hoists it forward. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's played forward, and the counter-attack is on for France. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Referee's given a throw. Conte.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
Hernandez. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Mbappe, he's given away a free kick. Conte.
It can only get better, this. We haven't seen a shot yet, and I'm hoping that when we do, it'll spark a whole series of them, because it needs livening up.
He's got through. Vinicius Junior.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Well, try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Gets it back. Goes for goal! Oh, he couldn't get hold of it.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Valverde with the clearance. Hernandez. Has a hit! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
And that's been levered clear. Forward it goes. Vinicius Junior. Chance to break. Mbappe tried to play it through.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
And now the breakaway. Tries to get it forward quickly. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Rudiger hoists it forward. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Oh, great ball! Looking to break out here. Conte. Kante hits that long. Mbappe looking to get on the end of this. That is going to be the final action of the first half. Both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. So, deadlock still as the second half begins. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Valverde plays it out to the wing. Mbappe going full tilt down the left. Mbappe needed to come up with a better ball.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
That intervention was very necessary. Hoists it high, dinked in. He's on his way. Oh, he's found him in space. Oh, the ball's come loose.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, the ball's come loose, and the chase is on. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Conte. France can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Conte. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Mbappe. Battles to win it back.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
That's a hit! In it goes! And that could well be the winner!
Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. Madrid break the deadlock.
Well, we certainly had to wait for it, Peter. Now a difficult decision. Is it stick or twist?
And he's shown him a clean pair of heels.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. France are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
And he's on his way, and the shot! Oh, and that should have been two.
Mbappe really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
And out to safety. Forward it goes. Ball's loose, who's getting there?
Madrid are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Conte. The message is clear, none shall pass.
Madrid are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk. Time is ticking away, and they're playing as if they're defending a lead. They've got to get it up the pitch.
Gets wrestled off the ball.
France have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Oh, shooting chance! Back of the net! Dying minutes, and we're all square again.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
He's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Mbappe wants to play it back. Surely shoots!
Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could...
And that's that. Well, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.